Hey friends, it is a delight to see you again. I know it's been a little bit, but today I have a wonderful product to share with you, the Loop Experience Pro High Fidelity Earplugs. Now, if you're new to my channel, I don't like to do bullshit. I just like to jump right into the review. So, this company called Loop, which I had never heard of prior to this, reached out and asked me if I'd like to have a free pair of their high fidelity noise reduction earplugs in exchange for a review on YouTube. You know how that works. Nobody's being paid. It's super chill. We like doing this stuff. And I gladly said yes and received them way back in March of 2021. Now, I haven't been able to do the review yet because I really wanted to test them out at a live show. Because of this roaring pandemic, the first show I went to was last week in Lawrence, Kansas, when I saw Hembry. So before I even get into Loop, I want to say that a few years ago, I reviewed the Eargasm high fidelity earplug system, and those are pretty popular out there for being a high fidelity staple. And in fact, on my car keys to this day, ever since that review, I still have them, the Eargasms, hanging on my keys. But after this last weekend, I'm going to be swapping them out with the Loop for so many reasons. So right away when you open the box, you're going to see the Loop earplugs in their little sexy rings right there. You're gonna see the silicone ear tip options, the foam ear tip options, and a really nice sleek carrying case. What is so cool about this is other companies that make high fidelity earphones do not include as many fit options. And somehow they do this for only $35. In the actual silicone ear options, and I usually hate silicone, but they have 4 different sizes from extra small to large to make sure they stay in your ears properly, in addition to the ring that helps them stay in your ears. But what I loved about Loop is they give you foam too. This is the best of both worlds. So you can squeeze up the foam like it's a foam earplug, let it expand in your ear, and you're still getting the high fidelity signal coming through. I haven't had a product in so long that I've just been so pumped about every single angle of it. Everything about this. Based on their unique design, the sound comes in through this ring, this loop, and then into the high fidelity capsule into your actual ear canal, but they include these little pieces that they call mutes, where you can stick this into the actual ring or loop and decrease the amount of sound coming in if something is too loud. I mean, these are just highly customizable in every way you can imagine. When you put these in your ear, they are promising to reduce the decibels by 18 to 20 overall, which is an excellent reduction when you're at a live concert, because those 18 to 20 decibels can mean the difference between a loud fun time and harm to your ears. Now, if you do too much harm to your ears, you get tinnitus. So, you know, in my reviews, I like to say, how does it sound, how does it function, and what does it cost, whatever the audio product is. Before I even get into sound, the function, they didn't fall out of my ears once. First of all, they're stylish as hell. I love the way they looked in my ears. And second of all, both the silicone and the foam ear tips fit great in my ears. For the foam, I used the smallest one that stayed in all night long, because in addition to being foam, where you squeeze it and it expands, it still allows that high fidelity capsule to evenly reduce the frequencies across the spectrum. And there's this little loop on the edge of it that fit perfectly in my ear canal, and they didn't even come out once. These stayed in the whole time. Eargasms tend to fall out on me every once in a while. Especially if you smile really big, it can squeeze the silicone on the Eargasms. These didn't fall out once. That's phenomenal. And I haven't even talked about how do they sound. Now, how do they actually sound? To be fully honest with you, they were phenomenal. They sounded great. I didn't even remember that I was wearing earplugs at one point during the show, because they reduced the frequency spectrum so evenly compared to other high fidelity products I've used in the past that I just couldn't recommend these anymore to everyone you know, for every show you ever go to, because you don't want to end up with tinnitus and you want to decrease the sounds in style. They sound amazing, best I've ever heard in this class. They function amazing, best at staying in my ears in this class, hands down. And what do they cost? They're 35 bucks. Eargasms are 40 bucks. These are great. They look great, they sound great, they feel great. They're just great and just a phenomenal product. And these will live with me on my keychain from here moving forward. So there you have it, on my keys. Thank you all for watching. Go click the link below in the description to go get you some from Amazon today. They're excellent if you're a musician, a concert goer, a human being, or anything else. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.